Well, Katia, thank you so much for having us. This is Katia Orth. She's the founder of Kloth in Hingham, which is a gorgeous boutique that opened a year ago. So congratulations.
Thank you.
On your anniversary.
Thanks for
And
being
she
here.
just won Best of Boston. Best South Shore?
Best
Best
South Shore for South Shore Living as well.
Yeah, amazing. So I love this store. I've been coming here pretty much since you opened. I used to live in Hingham. And Katia and I were just sort of talking about, everybody has like, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that. I want to start a side business. But you did it.
I did. I did.
So how did you do it from start to finish? How did this happen?
Well, I guess I always kind of had the idea in the back of my head, and that it would be nice to own a store or start a business of some sort in a creative way. And but I was kind of stuck in the, well, I'm a mom now, and that's what I'm doing. But then I, one day in January, was walking by the space, and I happened to be with my husband, and we saw a for rent sign, and I thought, I should call. And I had his support, and he said, yeah, you should call. Maybe this is the time. And I thought, okay. And it was almost as simple as just making that phone call and coming to see the space and quickly getting inspired to do something. And everything very quickly actually started to fall into place after that. And it was putting together a business plan, talking to all the right people, and everybody seemed to say the right thing at the right time that made me just want to go for it. And I did. And
so we have to mention that Katia was a buyer for Prada and Bergdorf, so you had experience
Right.
in retail and in fashion. So it wasn't like you just decided,
Right.
oh, I want to try this.
Right.
Because we were talking sort of
Right.
off camera that, if you're going to give advice to someone, like what would be some of the tips, like if they want to start something.
Mhm.
And one of them was like sort of know your business.
Yeah, know your
Is there a need?
business. Yeah, and make sure there's a need for it. Don't, if you're saturated with, tons of clothing stores, don't open another clothing store.
Right.
Or, find a reason to do it. And that's, basically, I kept on kind of feeling like there was an opportunity, and I think that's a big part of it. And unfortunately, I had the contacts, I had all my, friends from the industry that I, sent emails to and said, what brand should I buy? What are your tips?
Yeah.
What do you remember? And I reached out to people around here too, and just kind of talking, and so many people were happy to be involved and just kind of throw in their couple words of wisdom, and it all comes together into that, like,
Well, it did.
grand plan.
It only took her 3 months. I'm in shock when you told me that.
Mhm.
This was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know, I fully
Exactly.
believe that. in some
Yes,
ways.
that's kind of what I was saying to you earlier as well.
Right.
That it was one of those things that it just, everything seemed to happen at the right time, and obviously very quickly as well. And it was truly amazing that it came to this, and then was so appreciated. I mean, it was like brought tears to our eyes all the time, because
Yeah.
people were so thankful that we were here, and everyone was coming in and having a good time, and finding things that
Yeah.
they had been wanting, and it's just been such a fun part of like being a part of the community, like the things that you kind of don't expect, is all the new friends and near and far. And
Right.
So
I love that connection because you live here, you have 3 daughters, they
Right.
go to school here.
Mhm.
And then for everyone to sort of come in, and even around like the holidays, I've been
Right.
in here, and I remember like walking down the street to another friend of ours, and I was like, are they giving stuff away down there?
Yeah.
Like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
The store is packed with people.
Right.
So yeah, you've really created just a beautiful sort of like sanctuary for people to come and shop if they want to, or just come and say hi and see what's
Right.
new.
Just have fun.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So a little bit about the name, like, so basically you were saying before, like, it's, don't overthink it.
Right.
Like, don't, like,
Right.
if you kind of think that this
If
is
you
what
like
you
it,
need,
just check it off the list and move on to the next thing.
right, which I think is a huge
Right.
point if you're
Right.
thinking about starting something,
Right.
because I think a lot of people they start to overthink it.
Right.
And then it never
Don't
happens.
be scared. Right.
Right.
Because you figure it out. I mean, it might not be totally fine-tuned, but you figure things out as you start plugging away at it. And like one of the things I thought was, I need a website, and so I went to squarespace.com and I built a website, and it had a couple pictures on it and some information, but it was enough so that if somebody wanted to Google it, it was there, and then I cleaned it up later.
Right, so check
Or
the
someone-
box
yeah,
off.
yeah,
Right.
website's done.
Yep.
It was enough to have that done, and then I'll loop back when I have time to fine tune it, or have someone else fine tune it.
Right.
So.
So you sell clothing, obviously.
Mhm.
We're surrounded by beautiful things here: handbags, some shoes, jewelry. What are some key pieces for fall? What should we be buying?
Well, where we live, everyone wants to be comfortable in their denim.
Right.
So there's always an excuse to get a new pair of jeans, and it's new hems, distressed, not distressed, crop, flare, skinny, whatever's your comfort zone. But there's all different kinds of beautiful washes and hems and things that you can do it. So I would always say, pick up a new pair of jeans. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'll wear them to death. There's cords too, which can be your new jean too, which are in fun colors and hems as well. Velvet is huge.
In everything, right?
In everything, whether it's shoes, earrings, clothing,
Right.
pants, blazers, dresses. So if you see velvet, get yourself some velvet.
Right. Add that to your
shopping list.
your shopping list, your closet.
And
then plaid, right?
Right, plaids and skirts, longer skirts to dress up or dress down. And you're seeing a lot of tank tops with beautiful fancy skirts and sneakers, and then you can take it to a much finer level and
Right.
throw your skirt with your velvet tank top and wear it in the evening. So I think those are a few of the big ones. Crossbody bags,
Yep.
are big. Just
It's exciting.
yeah.
I love fun shopping.
Find the pieces you love. Yeah.
Well, thanks,
So
Katia.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll be posting a lot of items from Kloth, especially around the holidays too. So keep checking back.